Hi everybody, I'm the host of the Moodfood Podcast, Jason Gordon, and we are delighted to have you along here with us today. Othell couldn't be with us today, but he should be back either next week or the week after. So I'm going to record today, and we are going to be talking about faith and the importance of having faith in your lives out there. The views, opinions, and positions expressed in this podcast called Moodfood are mine and mine alone, and in no way the views, opinions, or positions expressed by the Department of the Air Force, DoD, the United States government, including resources listed during today's podcast. Hey, thank you so much to each and every one of you that continues to follow us on Instagram, and you're following us and liking us on Facebook, and you're also sending us emails to the moodfoodpodcast at gmail.com address, and you are subscribing to our YouTube channel. We sincerely appreciate that. Our success is your success, and so we want to make sure that we keep that going. We are hearing from you. We are broadcasting not only here in the United States, but all around the world. And we have so many great topics coming up. Season 2 starts in May. Can you believe that? We've been on the air for a year now. But I'm very thankful, and we've talked and had a lot of great topics, and we have more to come. And if you have any show ideas, please let us hear from you. Moodfoodpodcast at gmail.com. Drop us a review on Apple Podcast platform. Leave us some stars there. Or you can just email us a comment about the show. Moodfoodpodcast at gmail.com, or you can leave a comment on our Facebook page, Moodfood Podcast, or our Instagram page, Moodfood Podcast. So why is faith so important to our lives? Well, I can tell you, for me, faith is very important to me because it's helped me get through so many impossible situations that were made possible by believing in something and having that faith that no matter the circumstance, that I'm going to try to be in control of it as much as possible, but I'm also going to have that positive mindset. And let me tell you, not all the time I'm able to do that. Sometimes I'm focused on the here and now, which sometimes can be very overwhelming and stressful. And I'm trying to work better at not jumping into an emotion attached to that really quickly. I'm trying to jump more into relying on my faith to get me through those situations that can otherwise get me worked up. And I feel bad sometimes because I do fail at it. But I am a work in progress. And we are all years in the making. And so don't let these little setbacks discourage you. Believe you me, they've tried to discourage me. But I just keep moving forward, and I encourage all of you to move forward. But you know what's going to really make it easier to move forward is having faith. No matter what you believe, don't give up on it. Make sure you believe in it. Live by it each and every moment of your lives out there. And so why is faith important? Well, sometimes when things don't go according to plan and, life happens, and that can be very often, we lose faith, not only in ourselves, but also in the potential outcome in our lives. We can be buried by the negative. We can be buried by pessimism. And that includes being around people who are negative, that aren't optimistic and positive. You don't want to surround yourself with people like that. They need help. And so sometimes if you mention to them, hey, sometimes you got to have that candid conversation. Why are you so darn negative? They may need to hear it, right? That might just be how they were raised or the environment to which they think is normal. So you can politely and respectfully call them on it and say, hey, how about, if you wonder why I'm not hanging around you so much, it's because you're too darn negative. So how about focusing on what's going right in your life? Focusing on the faith that you have, and you may not have any. But let me tell you, if you'll just listen to the podcast this week, today, right now, and next week, hopefully you'll find whatever you believe in, ground yourself in it, and run with it to make your life a better life. So faith, at its core, is deep-rooted in the expectation that good things will come. It goes beyond just having hope. You have to put the action into it. So while much hope lives in the mind, faith is steeped in the heart and in the spirit. Your entire body, every cellular structure, you have to believe in it and live by it. And faith can't be explained away by reasons or logic or be understood through a single dimension. It's multi-dimensional, multi-situational. And so the number one part of today's broadcast, I'm going to tell you about having faith and the reasons that's important, is Focused power of faith breeds abundance. And so what I mean by that is in times of trouble, we tend to move away from the positivity. And unfortunately, we can get swallowed up by the negative pretty quickly. And so we go from a state of abundance to a state of lacking very quickly just by that mindset, that switch of the personality to really embrace negativity. We shouldn't do that, of course, but sometimes that's the situation we're in. We may not have any other positive things going on, but wait a minute, you can always pump the brakes, control the throttle on that, because it's very important that you keep in control of that, or you can become overcome by it very quickly. Faith is the tool that helps replenish abundance in your heart, in your spirit, and not only just in your mind, but in your entire life and the lives of others. So whatever it is that we focus on in life, we get more of. If we focus on problems, let me tell you, we live solely in the problems and the results of those problems, swimming in it, and it's not going to be good. It's going to be nothing but negativity. And so you have to make that shift. When we focus on positivity and seek out positive solutions with the mindset of that, regardless if you may feel like it or not, you have to do it. If you have the energy to think negative, you have the energy to think positive. We can resolve our own problems a lot of times if we make that shift and move from a state of lack back to a state of abundance. And when we train our minds and our hearts and our bodies and our souls to think in abundance and think in positive things and situations and outcomes, and we hold unwavering faith, we gravitate towards that. We gravitate towards people who are of the same nature. We attract good things in our lives because we believe and expect in good things to come. Similarly, we believe and expect bad things to come. We also attract that into our lives. So try not to do that as much. I know sometimes that might be the alternative and that might be all the energy you have. But remember again, if you've got the energy to feed into the negative, you have the energy to steal away from that and put it in the positive parts of your life. You're going to grow from it. You're going to learn from it. You're going to have a positive impact from it in your life. So when we train our minds in that, make sure that you do train to attract good things in your life because you'll have good outcomes. Number 2 is whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I'm not talking about the song, but there's a lot of times when things feel like it's just going to take you out. But you survived it and you lived through it, not by just sulking and by drowning yourself in the negative. Somehow or another, that situation didn't overcome you because you didn't allow it. Sometimes that it can be so overwhelming that we don't know exact reasons why we were able to overcome it, but just know you did. Focus on that because that's positive. It didn't kill you. It didn't take you out. It didn't derail you or stop you. You kept moving even though you may have been wounded. You may have been slowed down. So whatever doesn't kill you does make you stronger. And I'm living proof of that, folks. Times might be bad, and you might want to throw in that towel, but don't even give it that amount of power. Don't even give it that amount of attention. Use that towel. You can wipe up the mess with it, and then throw that towel away. Don't even wash it, because it's going to be a reminder, and you don't need any of that, because life will continue. The next day is going to bring on its next set of obstacles, but you're going to overcome them because you have a positive mindset. But never lose the faith, for a person without faith is likened in a stream without water. Those would cease to exist. And number 3, this is the last one I'm going to review with you today, is faith helps you to discover your purpose in life. A lot of people are still wandering through the wilderness of life, trying to figure out who they are, where they're going, what they want to do. Heck, I'm still trying to make up my mind what I want to do when I grow up. But you know what? I'm maintaining my faith. I'm ordering my steps. And I'm going through life and all of the ups and downs of it. I'm not going to allow it to take me out. I know the toll that it has taken on me, and at times it's enough to question my very own existence. But through all the troubles and trials and tribulations that I've faced, it's faith that gave me that hope and that helping hand to get through those times that otherwise I thought was going to put me to the floor. It works to guide us in the right direction, and amen to that it does, moving us towards and allowing us to discover our purpose in life. This does not happen overnight, folks. We are all years in the making. And usually when we're faced with a difficult situation, it gets harder before it gets better. I tell my patients all the time, as we review some of the circumstances that brought you to mental health, that brought you to need therapy, brought you to need psychotherapy, maybe some medications, it may get harder before it gets better. But it's a good thing, because the outcome's going to be, you're going to be stronger, you're going to be more empowered, you're going to be more positive, because you're working through those things that otherwise might be part of the parachute that you drag behind you each and every day. And those winds that make that parachute take form and slow you down, take out those scissors, cut those strings so it loses its shape and form. And that way it doesn't have as much drag on your life. And little by little, you'll see success come back in your life. So today, excuse me, I promise you, sorry about coughing there, I promise you, just hold on to that and you will get through those difficult times. And so while life can be hard at times, you can also have the best of times in life. So celebrate those times. Remember those times. Write those times down. Faith is the knowledge deep down inside that things will get better. It takes the next step when you can't see the entire staircase. And believe you me, I have walked down many staircases, almost broke my ankle, neck, back, fallen down them. But you know what? I ordered my steps, and I took those steps out on faith because I knew someone was going to catch me. I knew my faith would catch me and order my steps in a way that was not going to bring me into harm, but would lead me into something positive and for my good. Faith, then, is just as important as the air we breathe. While the oxygen in the air, it nourishes the body. We need it. It is a requirement to live. Faith nourishes the heart, body, mind, soul, and spirit that you carry with you day in and day out. It's the energy that courses through every single fiber of your body, every cell of your body, in your own being, every part of you. It's part of every muscle and every strand of thought that runs through your mind. It is the fundamental foundation to your existence, my existence, your family member's existence, everyone's existence. You just have to acknowledge it and believe in something. Today's review is brought to you by Mary Hendry. And Mary, thank you so much for taking time to leave us a review. We love you and appreciate you. Your sister Jennifer and I used to hang out at the radio station at WTJT Baker 90.1 FM when I was a radio DJ there. And we would have the best of times. And my other friend Melissa would come up and we would just laugh and giggle and play music. It was just so much fun. And Mary, thank you for being part of that when I was growing up. Your positivity and your support means the world, not only to me, my husband, but also to this podcast. And so, Mary, thank you for saying this. You are so amazing. You're both so amazing. In His love, wish you the very, very best. I appreciate seeing and hearing you so much. And wow, this is good stuff. So Mary, thank you for leaving that review for us today. And if you want to leave a review, please do so. moodfoodpodcast@gmail.com, or go on the Apple platform, or you can easily send it to us on our Facebook page or Instagram page. So today I'm going to leave you with a quote, and this is a song that hopefully will uplift you. And I encourage you to go look this up on YouTube. It's a very good song. I'll put the link in today's message. But this is a song by Phil Wickham, and he's a Christian artist. And so you may not be Christian out there. You may have another faith or denomination that you believe in. I'm proud of you. You know why? Because no matter what you believe in, that's your foundation. That is your faith. That is your hope. That is what you believe in. And that's what gets you through those difficult times in life. I just ask that you would just listen to this song, because you could definitely apply it to your faith, to your belief, to your existence, to your life. And this song is titled Till I Found You. I do not own the rights to this song, so I'm just going to give you a brief little snippet of the wording. I searched through the earth for something that could satisfy, a peace for the hurt I had buried deep inside. Knees on the floor, I finally found everything I needed. You lifted my soul and opened my eyes, and I never knew anything last forever. Till I found you, till I found you. I never dreamed anything could be better till I found you. Till I found you. Gone are the days I'm chasing after what won't last. I'm done in building these castles that crumble like sand. Oh, knees on the floor, I finally found that everything I needed was always right in front of me. You gave me a name, you changed everything. I never knew anything last forever till I found you, till I found you. I never dreamed anything could be better till I found you, till I found you. Believe that today, folks. Let that be part of your faith, your foundation, and what you believe in. Now, next week, we're going to continue this, and I hope that what I've shared with you today has been very beneficial to you on this Wednesday, has uplifted you in some way. Stay positive, folks. Things are getting better, and I'm very thankful that things are calming down, that people are seemingly getting along a lot better. We've been through a rough patch, no matter what you believe in, no matter what political party you are affiliated with. At the end of the day, we're all human. We have to exist. We have to coexist. And we have to definitely understand where each of us are coming from. And nobody is always going to 100% agree. But just respect one another. Love one another. Lift up one another. Strength in numbers will always win the biggest wars. That's it for today's podcast, everyone. I'm your host for the Mood Food Podcast. We love you. We appreciate you so very much. And we hope that you have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week. God bless you and keep you. Stay safe and well. We love you. And let us hear from you. moodfoodpodcast@gmail.com. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mood Food Podcast, and Facebook page, as well as Instagram. All right, folks. That's all of us here, from all of us here. Just me today. They'll hopefully be back next week. I'm Jason Gordon, wishing you the very best today and for the rest of the week. And we'll talk to you soon, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye now.